I needed basically to make financial ends meet. As a college student, I have fallen victim to getting credit cards, taking out school loans, as well as, I guess, my family's financial situation. We don't have the best, so I have to take on some of the family bills. I can't afford them on just my YMCA job, so I had to take on a minimum wage job. At first it was very difficult because it would be late at night, and usually before working at PetSmart, my bedtime was about 10 o'clock. So being like up and, working up until 10, maybe even 10:30 if the store's a mess, was very difficult for me. I always feel like once I go to work, my day is over, because by the time I'm home, I'm exhausted. I really don't want to do homework. I don't want to see my cats. I don't want to hug my dogs. I just want to go to bed. Well, as a kid, education has always been super important. One of my dad's sayings, especially for me, was to put every dime you have in Catherine's education. And I have 3 sisters, so for him to specifically name me, that puts a lot of pressure on me, especially since he has passed, and I know that he's watching me. I don't want to disappoint him at all, and I am trying to put every dime that I have into my education. Unfortunately, it has put me into debt, and I'm trying very hard to work that off, while also trying to get my degree, trying to get my dream job. I really enjoy working with children. It's really hard to have 2 jobs and go to school all the time, trying to find time for homework as well as sleep. And even for my Lego robotics class, we have to write lesson plans, we have to know what we're doing. If it's something new, we have to build it first before we have the kids build it to make sure it actually works. I wouldn't have to work as many hours if I was paid more. I would want to increase the pay rate to at least $10, $11. But I think employers should evaluate what each worker has to do and then judge their pay based on that. And if an employee has to take on more than one role, I think they should be compensated for that as well. I feel like with what the other associates and I have to do, it's worth more than the $8.75. We have to be someone who can wear multiple hats. We have to be able to take on multiple roles at once. Multitasking is incredibly important. And I feel like we all work generally harder than other places that I've seen. I would like to go to med school. My dream job would be to be a pediatrician and to specialize in neonatal health. I like working with kids. Newborns would be very difficult, especially since they can't talk to you. They can't tell you my stomach's hurting. They just basically cry. But you would have to know how to deal with that, and I just feel like with all of my experience, that is something that I like doing. It's something that I feel like I don't mean to sound cocky, but I am kind of good at, because I've worked at it for so long.